What up guys, Salafiel here, back at it with another Battlerite gameplay guide. So today we're gonna be taking a look at Mr. Cthulhu himself, Pestilus. He's one of my favorite support champions to play, mainly because he's so complex in comparison to the other supports. So to take a look at his abilities, note that most of them are multi-purpose. The mouse one, we have Moth, which deals 10 damage on enemy hit and 7 health on ally hit. It also inflicts a status of the same name, healing you for 3 health, dealing a 6 damage dot on an enemy and a 6 health dot on an ally. So mouse 2 we have Bloodsucker, which deals 30 damage on enemy hit and heals 30 health on ally hit. So a lot of burst damage, a lot of burst healing. The trade-off here is that it deals 15 damage to you as well. So on the EX mouse 2 we have Vomit, pretty much a get off me move for those annoying melee champions. It inflicts Moth, pushes the target away, roots it, and deals 8 damage at the same time. So Space is Infest. It's actually one of the most unique abilities that he has. You can use this for escaping, but the main use for this is going under a target. So if you go under an ally, it heals the ally for 8 health, heals you for 8 health, and reduces the damage taken by 25%. But if you go under an enemy, it increases damage taken by 75%. So if you can coordinate with your teammate and combo, you know what, a snipe with an infest, it can deal an insane amount of damage. So on the Q we have Queen, basically an AoE that he places, starts a timer. Whenever the timer runs out, it panics the enemies that are under it. It also heals any ally that's under it for 16 health at the beginning and 18 additional health over 5 seconds. So really useful ability. You can actually pop this early with the Bloodsucker without taking the 15 damage, so pretty good note there. Arachnophobia, pretty much an AoE panic ability, nothing more, nothing less. EXE, we have Brain Bug. It actually interrupts channeling abilities. You take control of that enemy and you choose the target location by recasting it, and they will move there at increased speed, so really useful at sudden death. On the R we have a basic 28 damage shield that whenever it explodes, it inflicts Moth to everyone around it. And the Scarab pack gives you 3 different scarabs that deal 26 damage at the beginning and a 24 damage dot at the end. It changes with targets, so if it's an ally it heals them, if it's an enemy it damages them. So these are the abilities that we'll be working with. Let's get to that match analysis, guys. Okay guys, so it seems like we got a match here. We have a Bacco on our team and a Sirius and also an Ashta on the enemy team. So whenever I play Pestilus, I do like to run kind of a control build with the Battlerite. So we go for the Overlord, which gives us movement speed for each target that has Moth up to 3 times for 7%. We change the double infest here for the Insectivore, which gives us 6 extra damage. We go for the Hive Mind that lets us move our Queen, and Swarm Queen, which gives us a shield on the Queen. The double Arachnophobia as well. So yeah, I mean, pretty much what you want to do is keep Moth on your teammate and also on the enemy team, so you get that extra movement speed and control the map with the Hive Mind on the Queen. So remember that the Bloodsucker can actually pop the Queen early, so you get that 18 damage on the Queen and also the panic. So let's see how we can do against this enemy team, guys. Alright. Okay, so the Bacco misses the mouse 2 here. I try to zone the Sirius. He gets a Petrify on me. I infest the Bacco so he doesn't get destroyed by the Crescent Strike. Throw my Arachnophobia, see if I can get a panic. My Bacco takes a lot of damage, so I drop the Queen. Try to panic the Ashka, but she pushes it away. Infest away from the Sirius. My Bacco is dealing with the Ashka there. A little bit of a skip on the video there. So my Bacco destroys the Ashka, so we get to have a 2v1 on the Sirius. The Sirius actually manages to get the rune, pretty impressive. Let's see, I try to heal my Bacco. He's taking a lot of damage there. He gets petrified. I cancel the ulti with my Queen Panic and try to go for the blind infest there without a luck. He heals himself a little bit. I control the map with the Queen. Get petrified here. My Bacco hits the ulti. Try to go for the blind infest again without luck. So at this point the series has nothing to do. Like, we hit the mind control and my Backo deals the last hit there for the round. So I mean, the Ashta dealt a little bit of damage, but he got completely destroyed and outsmarted by my Backo. So whenever you play Ashta, remember that Ashta is one of the range champions that actually has the most mobility. You have a push with your E, and you have a space that you can get away from people. So remember that. Let's see how we do in round 2 here. Okay, this time I infest my Backo there. We go in. I get caught a little bit out of position here, so I use my queen to get a little bit away. Still, I'm taking a lot of damage. Hit the Bloodsucker there. Actually, throw the panic and use mid to reposition myself. Really strong strat there. We take mid with the Bloodsucker. Put up my queen. My Backo gets petrified. He didn't take a lot of damage, so my queen actually hit the panic there, and I hit the Bloodsucker afterwards. Another 36 Bloodsucker, so a lot of damage on the series. I mean, Backo already killed the Ashta, surprisingly. So he misses the petrify. My Backo goes in with space. He spaces away the series. We hit the counter, hit the Bloodsucker and the Arachnophobia there. He takes the greens. I ulti, hit the Backo, hit the series here. He hits a counter, and I hit it with the 3rd Scarab for the win on the round 2. So I mean, pretty good so far. We're doing pretty well against this team. Series Ashta is actually a pretty good team. It's just the Ashta taking way too much pressure from my Backo. So I mean, guys, whenever you're playing Pestilus, try to stay away from a lot of pressure because you can die really quickly. If you're getting focused, try to throw the double Arachnophobia on top of you, so they get panicked as soon as they get in. You can actually bait counters with that a lot. So okay, we hit the Ashta with the Moth, fell the Bloodsucker there, hit the Arachnophobia. We hit the Bloodsucker, space away. My Backo is not taking that much damage from them right now, so we get caught a little bit out of position. Use the mid to reposition. Again, we get the greens, dodge the petrify. My Backo clutches the mid there, surprisingly. I fail to pop the queen in time here. So I mean, my Backo is doing pretty well. We hit the Moth. On the Ashta, we actually miss the Bloodsucker, get stunned there. I throw the Arachnophobia. Kind of a duel here against the Ashta. We're kind of even at the moment. I use the mid to reposition myself again, hit one of these Scarabs and the other one to take mid. So we get the Ashta there, and my Backo just tries to heal himself with the greens. We hit the counter, unfortunately, with the Bloodsucker. Hit the Bloodsucker for 36 damage there. So, you know, maintaining that Moth on the enemy, really important for the extra movement speed and everything. Also the extra damage on the Bloodsucker. We get double petrified here, and he takes mid with the Crescent Strike. So pretty good play by the series there, but this is pretty much done at this point. I mean, he has nothing to do. He spaces away, and I hit the Bloodsucker for 36 once again. So my Backo played really well. We managed to get a lot of Bloodsuckers in, so really good match there. Thank you for watching, guys. Leave a like, and I will leave you with some highlights here.